All right, and we are a go. Folks, she's big, she's bad, she's bold, and she's fast. This is Talladega. In the round of 8, drivers may have their dreams come crashing to an end right here, as this place can be tough on these drivers. 40 drivers, one trophy at the end of 500 miles. But for one driver, Denny Hamlin, he can just chill out. But for the rest of the round of 8 drivers, they are on the heels of merging out either on top or on the heels of having their dreams come crashing to an end. And watch out for the big one, as they're about to go 500 miles at Talladega Superspeedway. All right, and now it is time for the command. All right. Here we go. Crank him up, gang. Crank him up. And the engines roar to life in Talladega, Alabama, as we're about to take on 500 miles of hold your breath white knuckle racing. And there's Jeff Burton up in the spotter stand. They have a clear view of everything, of just how big this racetrack is and how atrocious it could be to these drivers. But these drivers have roared their engines as 40 of NASCAR's best are about to take on 500 miles around this big joint, the 2.6-mile racetrack of Talladega Superspeedway, the Yellawood 500, coming up next on NBC. Ha 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 ha! I'm gonna cause the big one. Tja, Logano better not. He better not. A nice win for Gio Ruggiero, stupid ad winner of Austin Bobby Hill. Yeah. Well, at least Austin Hill was still not part of the postseason, so there's that, but still. And as I said last week at Las Vegas, for the seven drivers finding their way into the championship four, the one goal that is still on their minds that they have to do, keep Mickey Logano out of the championship four. They did it at Vegas. Now it's time for step 2 at Talladega, and it's not going to be easy. It's official. Zillage and Allgaier have clinched 2 of the championship 4 spots. Good. Well, mostly good for Connor Zillage, because if he didn't make the Final 4, there would have been a huge riot. I have a feeling that Joey could get involved in the big one. I hope so. I hope he does, since he's such a shill for the playoffs or the postseason. Despite Zillage's top 5 streak ending, I don't know if we'll ever see something like that, something like a streak like that again. Yeah, like I said, John, like I said last night, the only thing that comes to mind is Jeff Gordon's impressive top 5 and top 2 streak from 1998. the same year that he won the championship. Yeah, I doubt we'll ever see a streak like that again in our lifetimes. Yeah, no rain delay. That's good. And it looks beautiful at Talladega Superspeedway. And also, I want to give a shout out to a former viewer of a former viewer who tunes into my live streams, Kylan, or so-called Jessica Norman, who's at Talladega Superspeedway right now. So hopefully, either Kylan or Jessica Norman, the same account, could pop in and just say hello from Talladega Superspeedway. And the cars are rolling out on the Superspeedway. Yep, there's Denny Hamlin, who's already advanced himself into the championship race at Phoenix off of that emotional 60th career win last week at Las Vegas. And for once, I was okay with Hamlin winning last week. At least it wasn't Mickey Logano. Of course, they have to go with Logano as the in-race reporter. Why? He was going like, ha 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 ha. Just wait and see half the field piled up with one car on its roof and a handful of amount of laps left in the race. Eh, well, the big one didn't happen until 5 laps to go last year, and that resulted in 28 cars in total being involved in that. All right, here's the starting grid. Michael McDowell supremacy on the pole at Talladega, alongside Chase Briscoe with another top 2 starting position. Row 2 finds Kyle Busch. How about that? First ever top 3 starting position in a while for KB, alongside the spring winner Talladega Austin Cindric. Row 3 finds Josh Berry and Ryan Preece. Row 4 finds the playoff drivers of Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell. Running out the top 10 positions, 2311 drivers Bubba Wallace and Riley Herbst. How about that? But unfortunately, Riley Herbst will have to go to the rear of the field, probably for unapproved adjustments. Oh, oh. I did say Kyle Busch, but I guess I didn't say Kyle. Fuck you, Busch. In row 6 finds Cole Custer and Alex Bowman. Row 7 finds Christopher Buescher and William Byron. Row 8 finds Tyler Reddick and Joey Mickey Logano. Ha 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 ha. Or ha ha ha. Row 9 finds Denny Hamlin, last week's winner, and Ty Grandpa Gibbs. Rounding out the top 20 positions finds Kyle Larson, and Brad Keselowski won this race, rounding out the top 20. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to give out. I just wanted to shout out that Kyle Busch has his first top 3 starting position in a while. Since I don't know the last time he had a top 3 starting position. But since you wanted to say, Kyle, fuck you, Busch. There it is. In row 11 finds Austin Dillon and Justin Haley, who has announced that he will not be returning to Spire Motorsports next year. Then is Zane Smith and Ross Chastain. In row 13 finds Chase Elliott and Daniel Suarez. Elliott, the 2022 Fall Talladega winner. And Todd Gilliland and John Hunter Nemechek in row 14. Rounding out the top 30 finds Ty Dillon and Eric Jones. Todd Dillon with a new spotter since his spotter was fired coming into the Talladega weekend after what happened at Vegas. Does Kyle Larson finally get his first super speedway win of his career? We'll find out at the end of this thing. Back to the starting lineup, there's Shane Van Gisbergen and Carson Hocevar in row 16. Row 17 finds Austin Bobby Hill and AJ Allmendinger. Austin Hill won the Xfinity Series race yesterday. Then it's Cody Ware and Noah Gragson rounding out row 18. Then last year's winner, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Anthony Alfredo in row 19. Then rounding off the field finds BJ McLeod and Casey Mears. And that's your 40-car grid for the lineup for this race. So far, our recent silly season news are Haley not returning to the 7 and Brendan Butterbean Queen joining trucks for Carly Graham, possibly in the 10. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that Brendan Butterbean Queen was going to be in the truck series for next season, for 2026. He has had a dominant ARCA season, winning the championship in just his first full-time season as a rookie. So very deserving for Butterbean Queen. All right, and the lights are out on the pace cars, so we're going green this time by. Richard, how confident are you about one of your cars winning? We have the best cars out there. Why do you ask? Here they come, rounding off turn number 4. The last time behind the pace car at pit speed, behind pacing speed, as the pace car in the pink colors representing breast cancer awareness makes the hard left turn onto pit lane. Here it comes, and the crowd is on its feet. Time to get ready for 500 miles of hold your breath white knuckle racing, folks. She's the biggest, the baddest, the boldest, and the fastest. This is Talladega. For the round of 8 drivers, the pressure is on, except for Denny Hamlin. Through the restart zone, and the green flag is in the air, and the Yellawood 500 is underway from Talladega. Already up through the gears as the front like 16 or 15 or 16 cars break away from the second group. It's starting to get a big group, but here goes Logano to the outside. Got a big draft off of that second group. already caught up to the first group, who kind of pulled away just a little bit, but not so much. And already side by side, who's going to lead the first lap? And here goes Josh Berry to the outside. He's going to pick up Bubba Wallace. Here they come to the stripe, and it looks as though it's going to be... Oh, that was a dead heat. Don't know who led the first lap. It was close between McDowell and Chase Briscoe. But here's the third lane coming up on the outside line, led by Josh Berry. But here we go already with the 3 wide action. We're starting to see already. And already we got another lead change. Josh Berry with push help from the top side from Bubba Wallace. He's close out to this lead in the early going. Grandpa, why are we 3 wide? Don't worry about that, Ty. Focus. I thought I told you I'm not helping you from here on out after the advice I already gave you. The most recent win for KB came in the April of 2023. And so far at this moment, that has been his second to last victory in the Cup Series. But he's looking pretty strong in the early going already here at Talladega with the 3rd place qualifying run. And he hopes to take advantage of that. But up front, it is still Josh Berry up front, as now in the 2nd spot, looks as though Joey Logano's trying to take it away from Bubba Wallace. Oh, who is that trying to make a 4th line up there? Who is that up against the outside wall? Wait a minute. What is Shane Van Gisbergen doing back there? Oh, boy. Just about 4 wide, about 2 rows deep. About 4 wide, 2 rows deep. And Ryan Blaney's in the middle of that mess right there. Oh, gosh. What are we doing? Is that Justin Haley up on the top side? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. 5 wide? What? Is that 5 wide? Nearly 5 wide. Golly, guys, calm down. Calm down, you guys. While that's going on, Kyle Busch has eked out to the lead so far. Now he's going to get some push help from Ryan Preece. But here comes Josh Berry back to the outside line on the top side of that 3 wide skirmish. Whoa. Watch out. Oh, jeez. And there's 4 wide. Watch out, Ty Gibbs. Almost cleared himself in front of, I think that was Ross Chastain. That was close. Oh, this is tight. What are you doing, Justin Haley? Oh, boy. And Justin Haley just squeezes and just made him room right up against the outside wall. Now Ty Gibbs is getting push help from Ross Chastain. Guys, chill out, please. Chill out, you guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, geez. They're already racing like it's the final 10 laps, even though we're not even close to it. Yep, everybody. throughout the entire race is going to be looking in that mirror or the digital screen right in front of them. Oh, Bubba Wallace. That's what Bubba Wallace is currently doing as he's currently leading this race. He's so far trying to control those lines. But here comes Josh Berry on the outside line. Now he's going to try to keep 3 lines behind him. I don't know how that's going to work. Now everyone's starting to come back down to 3 wide. That got a little hairy for a moment. I'm almost in last. I hate where I am. I hate super speedway racing. Well, Hamlin, calm down. You already advanced into the championship race. Chill out. Grandpa, I see the leaders. Focus, Ty. And back to the lead goes Josh Berry in that Wood Brothers number 21. That's not a good sign. That's not a sign I want to see. Why is Logano above the cut line? Get Logano back below the cut line, please. And up front, it is currently Josh Berry up in front of this group as we're still in the early stages of Talladega. Yay, side-by-side commercial. How about that?
Smooth spot signals. To avoid going in circles, take note of recognizable landmarks like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles, Ross.
We're currently riding on board with Kyle Busch. It's the first driver on below there. It's the first driver on the low line, and that has checked up massively. Now he's trying to get in the middle line. Now he does, just in front of Ross Chastain. Ha 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 ha! I'm above the cut line. SVG towards the front. Oh, yeah, I just now noticed that he's up inside the top 10. Huh? I mean, yeah, it is Talladega, so we're kind of used to seeing underdog drivers run near the front, so, but still, what? Yep, there he is, right behind Justin Haley. Austin Hill's in the top 10. Where is he? Oh, he's an 8th. You serious right now? But wait a minute. The 62. Anthony Alfredo's in the top 10. Huh? He started near dead last, near the rear of the field, and he's up in the top 10? Oh my. Those ECR engines working together up there, I see. Oh boy, who's that trying to make a 4th line up there? Is that Carson Hocevar? It is. It is Carson Hocevar, the Hurricane. He tried to make a 4th lane, but it didn't work to his advantage. Ooh, watch out, Barry. Almost chopped the nose off Logano. That was close. Oh boy, who was that on this top lane? Who was that? Oh, it's Cody Ware. What is he doing back there trying to make a fourth lane? Where are you going to go with that, criminal? This is 08 to 09 Talladega racing. Pretty much. I guess you could say that. I hope he doesn't. Yeah, SVG up to third. Now working on Joey Logano, trying to go for second. But he doesn't have the help he needs. RB steak nuggies looking good. Oh my gosh. Oh, but here comes Ryan Preece to the inside. Trying to take the lead from Josh Berry. He's trying to get some help from Christopher Bell, but he doesn't have the help he needs to do it. Now he's got the run. But that run came a bit too late. Yeah, the bottom lane doesn't have much cars down there. Not like the top or middle lanes. I only see about 4 cars on the bottom lane in the front half. Now they're starting to get some more cars, but not enough as the middle and top lanes. Whoa! And there goes Ryan Preece to the top spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's a little bit of a check up there between the top lanes. I don't know what was going on there. Hey, Kyle, how do you feel? You're up front. Stop bothering me, interviewer! I'm trying to focus! And here goes Kyle Busch to the top spot. We're trying to get push help from SVG side by side for the top spot against Ryan Preece. And then he's going to get some more help from Bubba Wallace with the middle line is starting to move. And Kyle Busch goes to the top spot. Now the question is, how long can he stay up there? Yeah, SVG's probably going like, Kiwi! Meaning, I want the lead. Whoa, what is Austin Hill doing? That was almost disastrous. Went from top to middle. Here's Denny on board with Denny Hamlin, who's already advanced himself into the championship race. Whoa! Got a big head of steam now going underneath Casey Mears and Zane Smith. This is in the second group. Yeah, this pack is separated into 2 groups. Kyle Larson is the last driver in that first half group. Oh, Ryan Priest. Looks like Ryan Priest is starting to bail out of that. Why is he bailing out? Okay. Yeah, this field is separated into two groups now. About 23 cars in the first group, then it's the remaining 17 in the last group. Oh yeah, absolutely. If Shane Van Gisbergen made the round of 8, he would be racing way more aggressively than this. Right now, all three Hendrick drivers outside of the top 20. Yeah, I know. But again, it's still early in this race. Just over 20 laps are complete in this race. But up front, it is still Kyle Busch who continues to lead the way here at Talladega. As we see a lot of drivers starting to migrate to the top lane.
Five-star backyards, Yellawood brand pressure treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. You're a drive time, you're 99% of people who apply. With no credit. Yes, short thousands of amazing car options under 15 grand. Okay, drive time. This is a commercial. You're a real deal at drivetime.com. No better than great touchdowns. 5 great touchdowns. You want to talk? Okay, let's go. No man touchdown. What's that supposed to mean? No man touchdown. So what do you mean? Wearing beard? You look like you're about to give out Gettysburg Tracy. You're a log cabin?
Yeah, I heard about William Sawalich and the hard wreck he took yesterday in the Xfinity Series race. Glad he's all right, and he's being released from the hospital. That's a good sign.
You know what's crazy? We're eating breakfast and none of us are morning people. I blame it on the bacon. I concur. Cheers. I know, right? I was gonna make them. I read the book.
Well, this looks familiar. Remember we used to see this in the Gen 6 days where everyone just ride along the top side? This looks familiar, doesn't it? Where everyone starts to migrate to the top side of the wall, up against the outside wall and just ride around or train. We used to see that many times during the Gen 6 era. Yeah, but up front, we now got another lead change. Now it's Josh Berry back to the point here at Talladega. Yep, no comp yellow today. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a little bit of a stack up there on the top lane. Don't know what was going on there. Don't know what caused that stack up. Yep. They'll play nice in the early parts of this race, but they'll be aggressive at the end. Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. Being in the back and losing ground on the leaders is the greatest feeling ever. Not. Why is Chase Briscoe getting help from that criminal? That criminal is slow. That criminal is slow. Well, for now, it seems to be working. It seems to be working for now. Oh, now they're starting to get too wide. They're starting to get too wide again. Thanks to Chase Briscoe and that criminal. Yep, because of the second pack. Now it looks like Briscoe's trying to go all the way to the lead with push help from that criminal. Yep, side by side. Here we go. Here comes Briscoe to the point. Briscoe to the front for now, but wait a minute. Why is that criminal leading? Who let Cody Ware in the front of this? Get past him, Gregson. Get past him, Gregson. Thank you. Now it's Gregson to the point. Now here comes John Hunter Nemechek with push help from Hamlin. And it's Nemechek to the point for now, but can't clear the four Gregson. Yep, Nemechek led that lap. Now it's Nemechek to the point in that 42 car. But here comes Josh Berry back to the outside. Oh my gosh. But here comes Nemechek back to the bottom. I guess since Hamlin's already advanced into the championship race, he's trying to help out his Toyota drivers or Toyota teammates up there. If you guys don't know, that the criminal that we're referring to is Cody Ware. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. What was that in the middle there? Is that McDowell? They were nearly 4 wide there, it looked like. As we could be seeing pit stops happening in the next few laps. As we're about halfway through this first stage. Yeah, we're halfway through this first stage. Oh, a little bit of a checkup there. What's going on? Why are we 4 wide? What is going on? What is going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. Ha 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 ha! I was gonna take the lead until the criminal came! Whoa, now Nemechek is checking up. Look out! What is going on? Oh. I think everyone's trying to get in line because they know green flag pit stops are coming up, so that's why. I think that's why they're trying to get in line, but geez, the checkup and closing rates. The checkups and closing rates are a bit extreme, my goodness. Oh, now it's Logano who migrates back to the outside line to that middle lane. Oh, and SVG's going to try to make it 3 wide, but he's got no help. SVG tried to make it 3 wide to get around Logano, but he's got no help up there. Don't know what you were trying to accomplish there, SVG. And side by side, here comes Hamlin back to the outside once again. But Josh Berry with the push help on the inside from Brad Keselowski is going to get back to him. Oh my gosh. Now it's Hamlin to the point here at Talladega. Dang, 36th to 19th for Blaney. How about that? Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. Now the top 3 cars in this field up in the middle lane. Don't know how much longer they're going to stay there because they know that green flag pit stops are coming soon. It's a matter of when it's gonna happen. Every time Logano is above the cut line, I'm not worrying too much because the cut line changes every time. Yep, that's true. Oh, but here comes the outside line once again, led by Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch trying to go back to the point here at Talladega, and he does. But now Brad Keselowski comes to the inside. It looked like Brad Keselowski led that lap, but not by much over Kyle Busch. Running on board with Bubba Wallace now. He's currently in the middle lane, trying to go forward, but he can't go anywhere. Oh, a little bit of a stack up. It was a little bit of a stack up in the middle lane. Don't know what was that. Don't know what that was about. Oh, Jesus. Watch out, KB. But up to the point, it is now Brad Keselowski, the 6-time winner here at Talladega Superspeedway, trying to look for his 7th. Ha 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 ha! I'm losing a lot of ground. Good. Yep, pit stop's coming up. We might see it during the side-by-side commercial, but we'll see. But up front, it is still Brad Keselowski leading the way. But for how much longer?
NASCAR is a bracket system with eliminations at 16, 12, 8, and 4. While advancing, win races will survive the cut, outlast the pack.
It looks like some drivers from the top line are now migrating to the middle lane because they know that green flag pit stops are coming up soon.
Race day and tap.
Oh my God. just realized the Truck Series season finale of Phoenix takes place on the night of Halloween. Pfft, how ironic. But anyways, we're now back at Talladega as they're still side by side between Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch was able to get the lead a couple times, but Brad Keselowski was able to make that up. And here comes some takers for pit lane. Here they come. Get it slow down. Get it slow down. Very good job by those drivers. The Nemechek is down and away, just taking fuel only. It's Chase Briscoe picking up some more fuel. Same with Josh Berry, and he's down and away. Same with Michael McDowell and many others. They're down and away. And here comes the second group. Kyle Busch is going to be leading this group into pit lane for their stop. And here they come. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jesus! Who was that, Hamlin? Jesus! Hamlin almost got plowed into coming onto pit lane. Oh, Briscoe! Too fast entering for Briscoe. Ouch. We talked about mistakes, especially in the postseason for the round of 8 drivers. You cannot afford mistakes like that. You cannot afford mistakes like that. Although it's still early in the race, but still, mistakes like that could cost you dearly. Yeah, what happened to Hamlin? He was up on the top lane. He slowed way down. Yeah, Hamlin slowed way down. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing, Reddick? What are we doing? Oh, Kyle Busch. What? What did Kyle Busch do? Too fast exiting? Ouch. Kyle Busch too fast exiting. Gosh. The hits just keep on coming for KB. And here comes the third group, this time the Fords. It's Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, and Noah Gragson. And here's some others. Riley Herbst and Ryan Preece. Yep, and Christopher Buescher. And another one. That's Cole Custer. Oh man, they're showing the black flag. Looks like they called it speeding on pit road. They're gonna make you drive through the pits without stopping. And here's Briscoe serving his penalty. Kyle, how happy are you? Fuck you! Shut up! And here's some others. This time it's the HMS drivers: Chase Elliott, William Byron, Alex Bowman, and Kyle Larson, and many others. Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, Daniel Suarez is there as well. Let's see how close will this be when they come up to speed. Here comes the group. Here comes the group that just pitted. How close will this be? Oh, watch out, Larson! That was close. Oh my goodness! Oh, yeah, that's too much momentum. Gretson had a full head of steam. There was no way that HMS drivers were going to block that big run. Oh, another penalty! Ross Chastain! Too fast entering for Chastain. There's Kyle Busch serving his penalty. Oh, this is not a good idea. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cedric? Jesus! Golly, Blaney Cedric! Golly! What were you trying to accomplish there? Golly, that could have been deadly. Oh, Hocevar. Oh, Hocevar! Left rear flat on Hocevar? That ain't good. And after all that, now it's AJ Allmendinger to the point here at Talladega. Yeah, this is where the first group entered in. Yeah, that was a bit hot for Briscoe. He came in a bit too hot there. Yep, there's the lockup for Briscoe. He did your version of, oh man, they're showing us the black flag. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. Fuck you! You are so annoying, spotter! I see it now. I see it now. Yeah, I gotta show this. Yep. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. Fuck you! You are so annoying, spotter! Oh, crash! What the heck? What the heck happened? Of course Elliott's in it. Come on, man. Oh, Allmendinger's caught up. Justin Haley. What happened? I was just reading the chat, and then all of a sudden I see cars jumped in the infield. What the heck? Oh my gosh, is that Allmendinger's laying on the track? Is he all right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gregson's involved. Stenhouse. Oh, what happened? Oh, contact. Oh, wow. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Push from Eric Jones turned Gregson into Allmendinger, who slammed the outside wall. Oh, that's Stenhouse. That's where Stenhouse got caught up in it. On Elliott Cindric Dillon. Oh, that's a hard shot that Allmendinger took. Same with Haley. Ouch. Dillon. Doof. There's where Ellie got the damage. Oh boy, Elliott's on board. Yep. Cindric was trying to avoid it. He bounced into Elliott, got both of them involved. Oh, that's a hard shot. Gregson squished up against the outside wall. Oh man. Oh, Cindric got involved. Suarez just missed it. There's Allmendinger. Allmendinger trying to look for some help. The car's on fire. Oh boy. Onboard shot. Oh! Wow. It's a hard shot to the driver's side. Yep, there's the 8 drivers involved, including Chase Elliott. Come on, man. Well, I guess it's now a must-win situation heading into Martinsville, which I doubt will win that.
You can run the perfect race. Yeah, but leading the pack on the final lap.
All right, I'll be right. Whoa, Jesus, that was close. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Grandpa, I'm talking to you. What, Ty? What is it, Ty? Did you see my wreck avoidance? No, Ty. I was too focused on what happened with Briscoe. All right, here we go. Here we go. 2 to go in stage 1. It's Logano and Ty. Grandpa Gibbs. Dead even on that jump. Get by him, Gibbs. Get by that Mickey Mouse. Get by that Mickey Mouse. There you go. Whoa. Yep, the bottom lane was not organized whatsoever. Oh, Nemechek! That was close. He almost got turned off the nose of Reddick. Now he goes Reddick to the outside, trying to go for second, and he does from Nemechek. Here we go. Final lap in stage 1 now. It's Gibbs at the point. Down the backstretch. So far, it's still Gibbs alongside Reddick. Now Reddick goes down to the bottom. Crossover move. What a move he pulled on Gibbs there with push up from Blaney. Who has the better push, the inside or the outside line? John Hunter Nemechek trying to push Gibbs. Blaney trying to push Reddick for the stage win. Here they come. They come through the tribal now. Both of them don't have much to lose. And it's going to be Ty Gibbs with the stage 1 win. No, wait a minute. Yep, it is Gibbs. Yep, Gibbs got it. Oh, boy. Jesus! 4 thousandths of a second? Nah, that's 4 thousandths of a second? Nah, that's got to be like 2 thousandths of a second. That's got to be like 2 thousandths of a second. Wow. Grandpa, I'm on stage 1. Still a long way to go, Ty. Focus. Yeah, two monster cars. The main Monster Energy and Tyler Reddick with the Monster Energy Beast or Monster Beast Mobile, whatever you want to call it. And pit stops after that stage one. After stage one has concluded, Blaine is down and away. Same with Logano. Gibbs down and away. And Reddick is down, and he too is away. Whoa, Alfredo sliding into a stall backwards. That's legal if you come in backwards into a pit stall, or if you're parked in your pit stall backwards, that's legal. Yeah, you jinxed Chase Tilly. Dang it, Jeff Gordon fan.
From day one, right down the street to present day, all over America, NAPA and our nationwide network of parts and exceptional service was built for one mission: to keep your business moving full speed ahead. Before taking breast treatment with COPD.
Hey, Colin. How's it going since you're tuning in from Talladega Superspeedway? How is it out there?
I talked to my doctor about breast treatment, and I noticed things changed. Breast treatment gave me better breathing. Starting with
I did give you a shout out, Colin, at the beginning of the stream. I did.
breast treatment also helped improve my symptoms. I was even primed to reduce flares, and thus they could send me to the hospital. Now I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days. Breast treatment replaces a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take breast treatment if prescribed. Breast treatment may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Okay, good. Allmendinger's okay and out of the care center. Okay, Allmendinger's okay. Oh man. Yeah, thankfully Allmendinger's okay because, like he said, he had the breath knocked out of him. He had the wind knocked out of him after that shot he took to the outside wall. Yeah, that must have been a crazy moment you saw in person there, Kylan. That must have been crazy to see that wreck in first person view. Since that you're at Talladega. Mm. Okay, Allmendinger's okay. You're expecting the big one? Well, a total of 8 cars were involved in that crash, so will we see an even bigger one? That's yet to be determined. Yeah, that was close for the first stage win between Ty Gibbs and Tyler Reddick, with Gibbs just edging over Reddick. They said the margin was 4/1000ths of a second at the end of this first stage. That was not 4/1000ths of a second in my eyes. That looked like 2/1000ths of a second. All right, here we go for stage 2. It's Ty Dillon up there, the lead, against Busher, Berry, Bush, and Custer, the top 5. Green flag, stage 2 underway. With a lot of cars on the inside lane. A lot of cars on the inside lane. And the top 4 cars already break free from the draft. But now the pack is starting to catch back up with him. And Josh Berry bails out on Ty Dillon. He goes out to the top lane. Up to the 3rd spot now. And here goes Cole Custer and Ryan Preece swallowing up Ty Dillon. And they're all just bailing out on Ty Dillon. Jeez. They all just bailed out on Ty Dillon and said, nope, you're on your own, pal. The grandpa, I put something legal in my car. I don't want to know, Ty. Whoa, Hamlin, what are you doing? Jesus. You watch the truck race and Xfinity race on TV. You don't want to be hitting each other too hard. Great, the criminal up there. Where is he? Where is he? Where's that criminal where? Oh, 14th. At least he's not leading, so there's that. But still, he shouldn't be racing. Yeah, I saw he's behind Cole Custer. I saw it. And he's dropping positions. Beautiful. Oh, there goes Josh Berry to the outside. Trying to go around Kyle Busch for the second spot as Busch tries to get around Buescher. Yeah, most wins all time at Talladega. Dale Earnhardt, of course, with 10. Then it's a three-way tie for second between Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Brad Keselowski. Keselowski is looking for his seventh win at Talladega.
Now trying to keep Denny Hamlin behind him, and there might be a reason. Coleman Presley, coach Joey Logano, his driver, that Hamlin is pushing the pace pretty hard, so they have the 21 jump up in front of him. So Jeff, you do that, and you, Josh Berry, can you?
Oh, watch out, Berry! Sliding up in front of his Ford teammate Keselowski. Not so much momentum there as Buescher now goes to the point, but where is he going to go? To the middle lane, of course. Now they're three wide for the lead as here comes Kyle Busch back to the inside line. Oh, who's that trying to make it four wide back there? Who was that? Of course it's Hocevar. Of course it's Hocevar trying to make it four wide. The Hurricane, as they call him. Oh boy. Buescher. Oh man. Tight squeeze right in front of Keselowski. Wait a minute. Riley Herbst in at 35? Trying to go for the lead? What? Not surprising since Josh Berry has been very good here throughout this race. And Kyle Busch is a close second as he's been challenging for the lead a few times. Even after that speeding penalty that Kyle Busch had at stage 1 during green flag pit stops, that hasn't slowed down KB at all.
Well, just off to the right, that orange and black 17 of Chris Buescher. Let's talk more about him. Let's take first.
Yep, there's Anthony Alfredo in the 62. Remember, last time we were at Talladega in the spring, he led laps in that strong 62 car.
We mentioned Riley Herbst and Alfredo with those two Penske cars using that gap to bottom lane to kind of pull back up in the field. That took one lap 22. The little dude swaps from Anthony Alfredo. It's only his second race in Cup this year. Xfinity Series regular.
Dang. How did Anthony Alfredo get to the top 10? Get to the top 10? Well, this is Talladega. Anything could happen, especially if you got underdogs like Anthony Alfredo or Riley Herbst battling for the lead in this race.
Right behind him.
What do we say? Say a criminal, an underdog, or a rookie? No, Cody Ware is not. Cody Ware is neither of those things. Not an underdog, nor a rookie. He's a criminal. Just leave it at that.
He said earlier this week, Steve, that he thought about a couple of weeks ago going through each race and kind of analyzing what put him in a bad position and how.
Oh, now Kyle Busch now goes out to the top side, trying to pick up Josh Berry with a top line that's trying to move, but not so much. Kyle Busch looking for his 63rd career win in the Cup Series. He hasn't won since Gateway in 2023, so he desperately wants to end that winless streak. Yes, you're correct, NASCAR fan. Riley Herbst is a rookie in the first full season in the 35 car. But up front, it's still side by side, but still, it is Kyle Busch at the front of this pack at Talladega. Again, I told you, Colin, the reason why these drivers like Riley Herbst, Anthony Alfredo are near the front because it's Talladega. Anything could happen, especially with backmarker drivers who we normally see at the back run near the front on super speedways like this. It's Talladega. Stuff like this happens. Oh, now they're side by side for the top spot between Riley Herbst and Anthony Alfredo in that Dude Wipes car, trying to go for the lead. He has the advantage. He has the edge over the 35. Can he clear it? Going down the backstretch, not so much. But it is still Riley Herbst with the. Now it's Anthony Alfredo. Not by much though. Yep, but now up front, Anthony Alfredo, who led laps in the spring, back up front here at Talladega, but not by much because here comes Chase Briscoe now to the inside with push help from his teammate Hamlin. Yeah, Chase Briscoe, who also had a pit road penalty for too fast entering, is now back up to the point here at Talladega. He wants a shot at advancing himself into the championship race at Phoenix coming up in a couple of weeks. Now a third line is starting trying to make up, led by Logano, Blaney, Todd Gillen. Oh, a big head of steam through 3 and 4. Now McDowell goes down to the bottom to block that third lane, and he wants a shot at the lead. Here he comes, the pole sitter, and there goes the pole sitter McDowell to the point at Talladega. But there goes the top lane once again. With strong push off from Kyle Busch, Anthony Alfredo now goes back to the point. Oh, Jesus! Anthony! Golly, not clear, dude! Not clear, Anthony! Gosh! My goodness! What was that? He almost cleared himself in front of the 71. Jesus! Gosh! Yo, watch it, Buster! Yeah, McDowell's probably going, yo, watch it, Buster! What are you doing?
Said we really don't want that 62 to get in front of him. So, well, that wasn't because of how Anthony drives, but that's the fuel save issue. The 71 is still very, very good. Remember, on the pole this weekend, fastest car in the field after not qualifying on pole for this season.
I nearly got in a wreck. I hope you would. I wish you will soon, Logano.
Simulator driver, so he does all the sim and R&D work for every other motorsports team. An opportunity for him to be exposed to his team at that level. So
And back up to the point, the pole sitter, Michael McDowell, back to the point at Talladega. But how long can he stay there? How long can and will he stay there? But not so much, because here comes Kyle Busch back to the outside with push-up from Josh Berry. Those two, Kyle Busch and Josh Berry, have been on it today. Oh gosh, here comes the criminal. Here comes the criminal. Block the low lane. Block the low lane, McDowell. Why is this criminal about to take the lead? Oh, great. Three wide. It's been Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, and it's Cody Ware, that criminal. Now, ha 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 ha! I won the 2015 500, and I'm the 2024 champion. Yeah, wow. Why are we letting the criminal take the lead? Why are we letting this criminal take the lead? Why? Get out of here, criminal. Get out of here. Get this criminal out of here, please. Get this criminal out of the lead, please. Hey, Cody, how are you in the lead? Strategy.
Smooth survival skills to avoid avoided circles and recognizable landmarks like that. What's wrong with going in circles? Different circles, Ross. Okay. Get for the mountains. Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard. Each Chevy truck load for more qualified buyers will get you financing for 72 months and homes, 1,500 models. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. Shop bestsellers in Ashley, where not our record holiday traditions are. You're always at home, whether you're making extra room with our extended dining tables or creating perfect cozy space with our modular seating. Shop holiday deals and make lifelong memories. Ashley.
Family trees were like a crazy.
All right, and we are back, and there's still 3 wide between that criminal, Kyle Busch and Michael McDowell. Now Kyle Busch is now eking out to the point once again with push help from his buddy Josh Berry. Those two have great chemistry. Those two have had good chemistry throughout the entire race so far. Yep, and Chase Elliott in the infield now. Mm. I love being on the wreck early. That wasn't my fault. I love being in a must-win situation going into Martinsville. It's the best feeling ever. Not. Not. I should not jinx it for Kyle Busch yet. Please, please don't. Please don't. You got an autograph by Kyle Busch? Nice. Nice. I bet you're having a wonderful time there at Talladega so far, Kylan. Whoa, a little bit of moving around there. I was trying to control the lanes middle to top, trying to control those lines to stay up front. So far, he's doing a good job. I thought I said Kyle Larson. I thought I said Kyle Larson, not Kyle Busch. Did I? I didn't? Go back and check, please, because I'm not so sure. I could have sworn I said Larson. Well, as of right now, Kyle Busch in that 8 car continuing to work those lines to the best of his ability, and it's working very well for him as he continues to stay up front here at Talladega. And here comes McDowell once again, but not so much help from the 22. A little bit of a tight squeeze, but not so much of a squeeze there, as Barry's still hot on Kyle Busch's tail right there.
Knows how to make power by saving gas. Drivers save gas, and then they do a great job of putting fuel in. Look at the left-hand side of the screen. 4, top 3. Logano being the top at fastest fuel holding average stop. Remember, they're all running the same.
I did say Kyle Busch. Oops. Oops.
Which tells me that they're burning less, and they're also very, very efficient by putting that can in. And Joey does a nice job of stopping in the perfect spot. Slow legs matter. He has heard about the Penske fuelers. How everybody on their road has watched how they position their body to get the can plugged into the car and then stay plugged in as long as they can. You know, a few tenths of a second make a difference in how much fuel can flow into that fuel cell. Well, you put in about 1.8 gallons a second. That's good when you think about just under 2 gallons a second. So about a half a second longer than you, right? That's a whole gallon going in my car. That's a lot. It's almost 2 laps. The 40-year-old, a legend of this sport, Kyle Busch has enjoyed 22 laps.
Yeah, Kyle Busch doing a very good job as he's led 22 laps here at Talladega, and he wants to end that winless streak as soon as possible. Will it come at Talladega? Who knows? Still got a long way to go as we're past halfway in this race.
He's even cut our hats. Not just a visor. Shut up, Chris. Hey, wait, see what y'all come up with. Call consumer site.
A cheery pharmacy order is on the way for Kuda. The good boy is just like the meds. It's matched only by his love of cheese. So Mom pairs the meds Chewy delivers with the finest fromage. And thanks to Chewy's licensed pharmacists, Mom knows these are quality meds for a quality boy. All Kuda knows is it's delicious. For quality meds at great prices, for life with pets, there's Chewy Pharmacy.
You can get this fixed now or pay later. You can get this fixed now or pay later. Get this fixed now and pay later. 4 interest-free payments at SafeLife.com.
Oh, but now it's Josh Berry to the point at Talladega. Back to the point. Yep, Josh Berry back to the point at Talladega. But for how much longer? How long can he stay up there? As Kyle Busch on the outside line is trying to get some push help from Buescher. Now McDowell and Berry move up to the top side, right in front of Kyle Busch. No, watch out! A little bit of a checkup. That was almost disastrous. And that's gonna knock McDowell out of the top 5, as he's getting swallowed up by the middle, through the sucker hole in the middle. Now it's Logano back to the second spot, as he too pulls up in front of Kyle Busch. That was close. So we might be coming up on pit stops. I think that's why they're pushing so hard, trying to get in line, because the green flag pit stops are coming up soon.
You're watching the Yellawood 500 here on NBC, a crucial round in the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. You're right on board with Brad Keselowski, looking at his teammate Chris Buescher up ahead. Kyle Busch down low, Ryan Blaney immediately to the left. Let's check out.
Oh yeah, pit stops. Some of them made pit stops. I think I saw Casey Mears, BJ McLeod, and one other driver coming out of the pits.
That fastest lap will award Christopher Bell a point if he's able to keep it for the next 87 laps. And all the Penske cars, including the 21 car in the same lane. Josh Berry and Joey Logano, they changed lanes, and that put the 12 by himself on the bottom. Closing in on green flag pit stops up here at about 102.
Oh, watch out, KB. Going through the middle there. That was a bit dicey. No, Kyle Busch is not wasting any time. He wants to get... Yeah, Kyle was not wasting any time. Oh, man. Oh, what is Chastain doing back there?
You may look at that and say on that bottom line, that's 3 Team Penske cars working together, but they do count on that front row for Todd Yellawood to work with him. Remember, Penske and front row share information, and in their pre-race.
Oh, back to the outside line. Here comes Briscoe with push-up from Bell and Suarez and SVG. Now Reddick moves up to that top line. Same with Bubba Wallace and Riley Herbst, I believe. Yep. So it's Gibbs, Trackhouse, and 2311 up on the top lane. Yep, Briscoe is coming. Trying to make a third line. Trying to get that third line going. That way outside line going. Yep, the pace is picking up, boys. Pace is picking up. It's like riding along in the middle of a highway. Middle of a highway right there. Oh. Bell got a little squirrely there. No harm, no foul. But look out on the top lane. Here comes Briscoe. It's past Buescher and Logano. No takers yet. No takers yet. But when will they? When will we see some hands out the windows signaling that they're going to be pitting this time? Is it going to be this lap? Will we see some hands coming out the window? Any hands out the window? Oh, one of them. I saw one hand. Yep. No, that's McDowell. That's McDowell. Yep, McDowell and Ty Dillon have their hands out, signaling that they're pitting. Are they? Nope. Yep, Ty Dillon and Anthony Alfredo are pitting. Now it's Kyle Busch back to the point. Now they're in the middle, 3 wide. Any more takers? Yep, there's Kyle Busch waving his hand, signaling he's pitting. Same with Josh Berry. Ooh. Watch out. And here comes the second group. There's Austin Hill, Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, Michael McDowell, and the Criminal. And Berry's down and away. And that's the second group that just finished their fuel stop. Any more takers? Not this time. Nope. No takers this time. Oh, looked like Briscoe led that lap over Buescher. Yep, there's the drivers that just pitted for fuel. Josh Berry and Kyle Busch, the two have had the best chemistry so far in this race. Then it's Michael McDowell and Austin Hill. Still no takers again. Oh, it's Austin Dillon. Okay. Nope. Oh, Priest is waving that he's pitting. I think that was Ryan Priest that was signaling that he's pitting. Yep, Buescher and Priest. Here we go. What will these guys do? Yep, here they come. Yep, Buescher, Keselowski, and Priest. All three RFK drivers on pit lane.
You see the Roush, Fenway, Keselowski cars coming down pit road, going to be fuel only for all of them. But you guys mentioned it, Dylan, just 3 cars coming down pit road. I expect the other boards coming soon.
Yep, and they're all down and away. Priest and Keselowski. Yep, now Buescher's down and away. I think I saw some more drivers signaling that they're pitting. Oh, this is gonna be a bit iffy. This is gonna be a bit sketchy. This is a lot of cars lining up. How is this gonna work? Oh, Buescher penalty. That's not good. Big wad of cars. Oh, Buescher's. And there goes SVG around. Watch out. Somehow he does not get hit, but he's stuck in the grass. Yeah, SVG's stuck in the grass. Yellow, please, NASCAR. Yep, there's the yellow. I don't know why it took them so long, but I guess it was because they wanted to give those drivers a chance to get off pit lane, I guess, but still, a car is stuck in the grass. Yep, there it is. It is so difficult to get onto pit lane trying to lock up. Yep, it is so difficult to get onto pit lane, breaking from 190 plus miles an hour to like 45. It is so difficult at Talladega. We've seen it so many times. Very good job by all those drivers avoiding the 88. Yep, little touch there to Bell's bumper. No harm, no foul. On board with the SVG machine. Yep. Jeez, that's a tough sound.
leaving pit road as fast as you can. He's just trying to get all that he can, and when he does, he locks the tires up. And that also is a little bit of experience getting more front.
Yeah, very good job of all those drivers recognizing what was happening in front of them.
Let's listen to SVG.
Water?
In the water, so
He hit some weepers on the track?
I assume that's what he's talking about. Well, looking down from our commentary position on the apron, even here, just past the trioval, there's some weepers. That's below the yellow lines. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a little bit of you see right there on the apron. Yeah, but that's on the apron. That's not where that's on the inside. Let's get a better shot. But the point is, everybody came down pit road, right? Yeah, right. One person had the issue. So circle that city. So I think right here, maybe there's a little bit. Dan, but to your point, Jeff, everybody comes down to the same thing. Unfortunately for Joey Logano, everybody has a pit because the 22 Joey Logano is going to have to make a pit stop, I assume, Marty, or do they think it's somehow stretch the tank?
They do not, Steve, and they did not mean to do that. Joey Logano got shuffled out. In fact, Coleman Presley said we're absolutely stuck. So he was supposed to pit with his teammate Ryan Blaney.
Well, your power went out. That's not good.
Being on the apron allows under speed, the fuel kind of sloshes to the right, which is where the design is. When you go slow, the gravity actually pushes the fuel to the left of the fuel cell. So running on the apron helps it pick up everything from the tank.
All right, hold on a second.
We get a little bit higher shot of that entry pit road entry.
While they were doing green flag pit stops, SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, went for a spin and got stuck in the grass. And NASCAR waited until everyone was done with their pit stops before they threw the yellow. Yep, there's the weepers. And yep, there it is. There's where SVG was in trouble. Hit those weepers on the track, and around he goes. Yep, there were weepers on the track. Kyle Larson's on board. Relax, Ty. All right, hold on a second. I'll be back. Oh, jeez. That was a close call between Ty Dillon and Josh Berry. Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Nearly pushed the tire into the rear tire changer. Gosh. That was scary. Oh, my goodness. Luckily that didn't turn out to be worse than it already was, but still. My gosh. That wasn't me, Grandpa. That was the other Ty, Dylan. All right, green flag. 4 to go in stage 2. Briscoe on the jump with push help from Kyle Larson. Yep. That's exactly what Briscoe's trying to do and exactly what Larson's trying to do as well. Oh, watch out. What are you doing, Logano? Oh. Oh, Briscoe now goes to the bottom side. And look at Carson Hocevar in second. He's trying to make something work. Pushing Briscoe as far as he can go. We don't want to get out too far. And Briscoe moves up to the top side. Can't do it as they're now side by side for a second as Kyle Larson has caught up to Carson Hocevar. Oh, Cowboys trying to block Keselowski to no avail. That just disrupted the air. And here goes, whoa, watch out, Briscoe. That was a little squirrely. Here goes Larson to the outside, trying to go for the lead with push off from his teammate Byron. Oh, but now Briscoe goes back to the point with help from Hocevar. Oh, now which lane will Briscoe go? So far, he's sticking to the outside line. But you gotta look out for the inside lane as well. There he goes. Briscoe trying to work those lines to get the stage win. Whoa! Hang on to it, Briscoe. That was a bit too much of a push there from Larson. Final lap in stage 2. What are you doing, Blaney? At this point, any yellow line penalty is back of the field. I believe so. Now it's Custer now to the outside, I think. Side by side for second. Yep, side by side for Larson and Briscoe. This is going to be close. Here comes the pushes. Oh, watch out. Hang on to Larson. And Briscoe's going to get the better push from Hocevar. And Briscoe wins stage 2. 2 stages down, 1 to go.
Today in LA with Yellawood and NASCAR on NBC is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Yellawood brand, fresh and treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. What these fans want is good racing, and they just all the way to the line, then complete stage 2, where you saw some very hungry playoff drivers, but non-playoff drivers. Let's give a shout out to Carson Hocebar, 3rd. Ty Gibbs, the winner of the first stage, he was in 6th. David Yellawood, John Hunter Nemechek, and Alex Bowman, 8th, 9th, and 10th. So they all did well in that stage, the closing phase of that stage. Anyway, here we are for our stage Xfinity with Bubba Wallace. Of course, a full-time NASCAR Cup Series driver, and part-time photographer. NBC Sports and Toyota got a behind-the-scenes look at his passion for photography.
I always just want to recreate the photos that you see, the professional segment, and add your own little twist to it, or whatever it may be. Constantly judging myself, my photos, my work against others that I see to try to chase something much better. So it keeps me hungry to inspire people that I do at the time.
How important did you two find it when you were in the midst of competition to have something away from the track?
I think it's really important. I struggled with it. It's very hard for me to, every time I felt like I was doing something that wasn't racing involved, somebody was out working. Like I felt like I couldn't go enjoy myself because someone else wasn't. They were getting more results because I was taking it easy at that time. But I do think now I'm older in life, I do understand. I think I would have been a better race car driver and I given myself the opportunity to step away a little bit and enjoy some other things. I think it probably would have made me better.
Stevie, as a crew chief, do you even get results?
You think Kyle Busch can do it? Well, we'll see. What coming into the final stage now. And he's been pretty good up front. Same with Josh Berry. But since they're mired back in traffic, we'll see how this goes. Here they come once again. Byron Larson Bell down and away. Same with Briscoe.
Last week in Vegas, highly eventful, highly emotional. For Denny Hamlin, his 60th win today here in Talladega. Next week, we're off to Martinsville before it's full championship focus in Phoenix.
Before taking breastfeed for my COPD, I had bad days. Days ruined by flare-ups that could permanently damage my lungs. Then I talked to my doctor about breastfeed, and I noticed things changed. Breastfeed is better breathing. Starting within 5 minutes.
All we don't want is overtime. That's right. We don't want another overtime.
I was even proven to reduce flare-ups, including those that could send me to the hospital. Now I worry less about bad days and enjoy more good days.
Breastfeed won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastfeed if prescribed. Breastfeed may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Ask your doctor about breastfeed for COPD.
more precise measurements, try the Matterport 3D tour on Homes.com. It's the true digital model of a listing.
That's better. Yeah. How about this? We're not doing so fun. Homes.com, the place to find a place.
What was the last time we went overtime at Talladega? Actually, last year, as a matter of fact, during last year's fall race at Talladega, we went to overtime, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. won.
Your pride and joy is measured in acres. Keep them looking the best with the Corolla lineup. Versatile scientific utility vehicles. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers for professional drivers. It's equipment built with one purpose: to get the job done right.
Oh, you were there at last year's Talladega race in the fall too? Cool.
Chicken flag falls here this afternoon in Talladega. There will just be 2 races left on the season, and next up it's Martinsville. Now it's a full schedule. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, we've got Xfinity Series action, and we'll see you here with World Cup. Next Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on Network Television on NBC, also available on Peacock as well. So now we head to the Peacock pit box. Our Hall of Famer, Jared Marty Snyder. What do you think, fellas?
Yeah, I want to get the thoughts from the Hall of Famer. Julian Racing wins stage 1 and stage 2. But DJ, I want to talk about Hendrick Motorsport. They've been fuel saving mode for much of the day. That's the first time they've really flexed their muscle with both the 5 and the 24. What do you think about their chances?
Yeah, I think firing up more impressed with there. The 5 car still has some issues. He keeps complaining about just not having everything. He's talking about the wind affecting this car with speed wise. So I'm not sure that they have that. So it's a great job by Kyle Larson to get any points right there.
It was a great start for Team Penske and Joey Logano, and also Ryan Blaney. Right after stage 1, you see the 5 coming to pit road there to top off the fuel. Ryan Blaney as well. But we talked about the issues for the 22 car. Joey Logano continues to mention the gear oil issue.
A couple of drivers topping off with fuel. No harm, no foul. Trying to set up for the final run. Whoa, what's going on with Josh Berry? What's happening with Berry? Why is he behind the wall? The heck? Why is he behind the wall? Huh?
In stage 3 as well.
A tough break for Josh Berry. He's led the most laps today, 27. Is Denny Hamlin needing some assistance out of his pit box?
Oh, now Hamlin's stalled. Well, again, he's already advanced into the championship race, so.
Austin Cindric raced it yesterday, and you look at the 2 playoff drivers from Team Penske. They had 2 wingmen in Josh Berry and Austin Cindric. Austin was involved.
My car is so bad. I had no power. I had to get my pit crew to push me.
So he was unable to assist the drivers of the 12 and the 22. And then you look all around at who's going to be able to help. Who are the non-playoff drivers able to help their teammates still in the hunt for a championship?
Essentially, you look at stage 1, Kyle Larson with 9, Crystal Bell 7, Briscoe 10, Byron 7, Logano 5. He did not get stage points in that second stage. Got him in the first stage. Ryan Blaney with 10.
Some guys to watch quickly on Kyle Busch. The mileage they've been getting at the front of the field has not been very good, as you'd expect. That's the case for everybody. They said 4 to 6 is the range they want for the best fuel mileage to the end.
All right, here we go. It's Kyle Busch, Nemechek, Alfredo, Reddick, and McDowell, the top 5. Green flag, final stage underway. And Nemechek gets the jump. But so far, it is Nemechek with the point here at Talladega. But how long can he stay out there? That's the quote I've said many times already. You saw smoke? Where did you see the smoke? Oh, that's a bit of a tight squeeze. Cal was just fitting in between Reddick and Anthony Alfredo. But so far, no harm, no foul. And McDowell is stuck on the bottom lane with no help. It was in turn one? I didn't see it. The cameras didn't show that. His fellow Fords.
I wasn't concerned, but now I am a bit concerned for Joey Logano on the 22. Some of these guys are trying to drag this group.
Yeah, the cameras are not showing the smoke in turn one, so I can't see what you're talking about, Kylan.
So, Jeff, the temperature has come down. If you're in Joey Logano's seat right now, what do you trust? Because gear oil is a very distinctive smell. Logano's saying he smells it. Paul Wolf is saying the age is wrong. Do you trust your nose or do you trust your team?
I'm trying to trust both, but they're conflicting information. Joey Logano has enough experience to understand the senses that he has.
Yeah, Joey's saying that there's like a weird smell inside the car. Oh, there's the smoke. There's the smoke. No, I just saw what you were talking about, Colin. They just showed like a little glimpse of the smoke right behind the track. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Oh, side by side. Here comes Ty Gibbs back to the inside, trying to take the lead from Nemechek. He's getting push help from Bubba Wallace, and he goes right back to the top in front of Nemechek. So now it's Gibbs to the point. Focus, Ty! Stop getting out of focus. Now Bubba Wallace goes to the point, and here comes his 2311 teammate Riley Herbst with push help from Suarez. Suarez trying to make some noise in that 99 car. Running on board with Austin Dillon, who has pretty much no help on the bottom lane. Now Suarez is now alongside Riley Herbst. Is he going to try to take the lead? That's soon to be determined as they continue to battle here at Talladega. Yep, and there goes Suarez to the point. Oh, he got pushed out way too far. Got pushed out too far. Oh, Jesus, Logano. Oh, dear. Now Logano's leading. Oh, great.
Five-star backyards, Yellawood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Where'd the wisdom of the family? Eat more wings. Wow. Let that sink in. Kids, I think you'd all agree that these were words that your grandfather used.
She's a rebel, she's a boy, she's spelled boy. Just enjoy, she's spelled boy. Like up to 20% off.
Also the 6th. Yep, Keselowski is there as well. Right behind the Penske drivers of Logano and Blaney. Bell commercial? What Bell commercial, John, are you referring to? Oh, where's Riley Herbst going? Trying to go on the outside of Suarez. Oh, and Suarez going to get shuffled right through the middle. Yep, literally nobody's going with Suarez. He just got shuffled. It's just a jingle. All right. No, Jesus. Somebody turn Logano, please. No. Now sideline. Whoa! Whoa! Ho! Ho! Hang on to it, Reddick. Hang on to it, Reddick. That was almost a push gone wrong. Oh, man. Yep.
slow. A little bit of a picture observation mode. I like bring that up because it becomes unnatural. Right? You can all go down the interstate at the speed limit really with no issue, right? And one guy just touches the brakes. Next thing you know, they're getting stacked up empty all the time. So while these guys are on the brakes and they roll out of the throttle trying to stay gas, it just changes the natural kind of cadence of the thing. So if I was driving behind you, Jeff, and I'm expecting you to go forward, but you're backing up to me and I don't expect it because you're out of the gas, that's when we've seen these pushes turn into really big wrecks. Just because the forward energy of the trailing car, the rear energy of the forward car, these guys are running 52-second laps. The fastest lap of the day is sub 49. So 3.5 seconds off, they still are really fast. It's just not have a natural flow. Chevy Gracia looking at the Toyota.
That was a big push that Anthony Alfredo got from McDowell. Right along the top side. And as I said, the pushes are going to get more difficult to handle as we get closing on the final stages of this race. Nah, that sucks for Barry. He was looking so strong in this race, but now he's out with those gearbox shoes. Yep, gear oil. Yep, 48 laps to go. Anything could still change. Anything can still and will change. Somebody's not a happy camper behind the 12. Oh my gosh. And for the lead, here comes the 62. Whoa, 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 whoa! The heck happened to Riley Herbst? What's going on with Riley Herbst? He's slow on the track. What the heck? What's going on? Did something happen with Herbst? What the? He just suddenly slowed. Huh. Okay. That could have been disastrous. Watch this. Just all of a sudden slows down and Jesus! My gosh. Riley Herbst said that he felt like he was blowing up, but Herbst, why would you stop? Why would you almost come to a full stop in the middle of the field like that, dude? What? Why would you slow down in the middle of the field like that, dude? You almost caused a big accident. Yeah, please, somebody get Joey Logano out of this lead. Grandpa, Riley almost got me involved in a big crash. Calm down, Ty. Stop bothering me and just focus. Up front, here comes Michael McDowell to the second spot, to the outside of Logano, trying to look for this lead. Can he get there? Yeah, can somebody please don't let Giggles win? For real. If because if he somehow wins this race and goes on to the championship 4, we already know what the outcome is going to be. He gets his 4th Mickey Mouse championship. We already know what the outcome is going to be if he somehow wins this race.
You can tell time by measuring the sun's distance from the horizon.
Yeah, for real. For real. I know he's top 10 in the Lafayette standings, but still, he's not the best. He was not the best driver in the entire season. It doesn't matter if he's top 10 in the Lafayette standings. He's not the best throughout the entire season. He only turns on the jets when it matters the most, during the final 10 races.
They say patience is a virtue. I say game's on in 15 minutes, which is why we got to go. It's to go time. I was off the car.
Oh, big push around the outside. Here goes McDowell once again. Can he get there? Can he get around the 22? No, he cannot. But he's getting a strong push from Anthony Alfredo in the 62. Nope. Can't do it.
You're watching the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs live here on NBC. This is the Yellawood 500. And just 40 laps to go.
Coming back around this time, 40 laps remaining here at Talladega. Why do I feel there's going to be a big crash? I have a funny feeling there's going to be a huge crash soon. Well, it did happen. It did happen around the late stages of last year's race at Talladega, so we could see it happen again. The 6 got this because Gio Ruggiero won, and he was not in the playoffs. Hill was not in the playoffs, and he still won. Well, we'll see. We still got about 39 laps remaining in this race. And speaking of non-playoff drivers, here comes Ross Chastain now to the outside. First time we've seen him near the front throughout the entire day. Chastain trying to get some push help from McDowell. side by side. There's Credible on Bank wants to watch now. Steve Letarte has his eyes on Brad Keselowski. Lay Dippy has his eyes on Ty Gibbs. Interesting. And who does Jeff Burton have his eyes on? Okay. Oh, Jeff Burton's going bold. He's got his eyes on Todd Gilliland. Okay. All right. All righty. Now it's Christopher Bell now to the outside with push help from SVG, trying to go for this race lead, but can't do it. He still can't do it. Got your eyes on the 6. Accurate. That's accurate. You wait for Shane to overcome that big setback. Yeah, when he spun on entrance to pit lane, he's back within striking distance of trying to take this lead. Back inside the top 10. I'm wondering if any drivers were thinking he's a lap down, but then realized he's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some drivers did think that. Well, he's back on the lead lap and trying to go for the lead. I don't know how he's going to do it when he's on the way outside line. Now SVG now goes to the middle line, trying to pick up Bell. He just needs to move up 2 positions and get in front of the 22. Please. Nope. And here comes Keselowski to the outside of that 3 wide situation. Oh, no, that's not Keselowski. What was that? Nope, it's Suarez. Suarez now to the outside, getting past his teammate. Now trying to pick up his teammate by going down to the middle line. But now that line is stalled out, and here comes Hamlin. Jeez. Holy cow. Hamlin trying to go for the lead, but he doesn't have the help he needs from Byron. Yeah, speaking of Byron, he's back inside the top 5 after being set back a few times. He's back inside the top 5, trying to go for the lead as well. Please, anyone but the 22, please. Oh, here comes Gilliland in the 34. Todd Gilliland in the 34. Is he going to pull in front of Hamilton to clear? No, he's not. Oh boy, now we're 3 wide. Now we're about to go 3 wide. Yeah, Byron's trying to make up the points he lost last week. Yep. And Chastain just got shuffled. Watch out! Watch out, Chastain. Watch out, Chastain. Yep. Todd Gilliland trying to get a push, trying to get some push help from Denny Hamlin. Come on, Gilliland. Come on, Todd. Get in front of the 22, please. Get in front of the 22, please. Nope.
So currently monitoring that situation. Now it's well closer to the front of the field. Denny Hamlin kind of battling back and forth for that fifth and fourth spot. And remember, the spirits are very high for this team. They won last week, and Richie Cristino told me the way they got that win with Denny racing his guts out to get to the championship four was amazing. They took a couple of days last week to focus on nothing but Phoenix. And remember, they told me that they would love to get a win here for 2 reasons. A, keep the momentum up, but then also keep someone else out of the championship four. And I say that Marty as Logano is leading.
Yeah, Jim, an interesting dilemma here for Team Penske. All day long, they've had Josh Berry to play the car, play the role of the car that's leading. When you lead here at Talladega, you burn way more fuel. In fact,
It's just that momentum on the outside line just dies out every couple of seconds. After every couple of runs, the outside line just dies out. When it seems like McDowell has a chance to take the lead, it just dies out on the outside line, while the inside line is all pretty much organized. At least they still have a pit stop left to do, so it all depends on what happens on this possibly last green flag pit stop, I suppose. It all depends on what happens on this last green flag pit stop coming up soon.
Himself where he needs to be at the right time. But here he is in the last pit stop approaching, sitting there running the top line. We spent a lot of time talking about the Fords and the pit tank Penske Fords. Just look to that top line. Let's not forget about the Hendrick Motorsports teammates in William Byron in the 24 and the 5 of Kyle Larson. Their other playoff teammate Chase Elliott is out of this one, and Alex Bowman's got trouble.
It would be so sweet if one of those HMS drivers could get the win. Richard Petty Motorsport sports cars are out there. Um, where's what do you mean? And it's Legacy Motor Club, not Richard Petty Motorsports anymore.
Other guys see you in the front, right? They know you have a fast race car when you're in the front. So how much do other drivers trust him?
Whoa, that was a bit of a checkup on the inside line. Yeah, literally the calm before the storm. Oh, not on the track in the infield. Oh, well, I know that Eric Jones was already out of the race since he got taken out in that first major incident in the middle of stage 1. But what happened to Nemechek? Yeah, Nemechek is still out there. Well, green flag pit stops are slowly coming soon. So we still have 25 laps to go in this race. Please, somebody, anyone but the 22 and the 11 too, because he's already advanced. But mainly the 22, please. Oh, there goes Alex Bowman a lap down. Oh, take it, criminal. Take that, criminal. Caution. Ha ha ha. Suck on that, criminal.
When it comes to your wireless plan, don't settle for less. Get more with a free 5G phone and real unlimited data from Straight Talk. More ways to connect. Stream the last lap of the race. And when you spend less with Straight Talk, you can get more moments to yourself by getting something for them. Switch to Straight Talk and get a free 5G phone on us on America's most reliable 5G network.
Oh, it's Cody Ware. Oh, it's Cody Ware. Yeah, the steak nuggets are raw.
Spinning on the apron 1 and 2, it was a required caution instantly from NASCAR, and split the entire field.
Yep, those weepers on the apron. It's those weepers on the apron.
I'm not sure it's crystal clear. Like Joey Logano said, need a little more fuel than say Todd Gilliland or Ryan Blaney. But do you feel your driver needs tires if the pushing and shoving gets too much? And with 27 cars in the lead lap and differing strategies, very important for clear communication. It's going to be very easy to run into somebody coming or going who's a different plan than you.
You're going to get under the hood, right?
Good, so it sounds like the 11th. Maybe doing some more work for that kid.
Yeah, Hamlin reporting that throttle is stuck in.
Throttle's stuck for the 11.
It looks like it's 20% stuck. Some frustration from Denny just.
Throttle's 20% stuck on Hamlin.
Not being able to get them where they need to be, but
That ain't good. That ain't good. Oh, pits are still closed.
I don't know what to do. If I push the clutch in, it just goes to peg. All I know is just turn the motor off and then work it. That's all they're going to say. Okay? This is being unbelievable. Why can't we keep our cars together?
I understand his frustration. I know the win last week is what they were looking for. It was a big emotional day for Denny. It was a great day for this team because now we're on to the championship four. But at this point, we don't know exactly what's wrong. You hear the frustration in Denny's voice. That mechanically he feels this is something that shouldn't be happening at the 11th. Look at mistakes. I agree with Denny. I also empathize with Chris Gale, right? I mean, he doesn't work. He has to manage this situation. I guarantee Toyota, Joe gets racing, they're going to take a hard look at it, but real frustration from the driver.
Yeah, and look, what Denny Hamlin is thinking about is here in a couple weeks, you have to be in position to win a championship, and you cannot have these types of issues.
Let's relive that magical weekend a week ago for Denny Hamlin.
Hey, Alessandro. I'm doing all right.
This is the point where I give the fans some. I beat your favorite driver. I beat your favorite driver, folks.
Bruh.
Not today. I appreciate all of you so much. Here comes Hamlin again. I didn't think we were going to win, but I knew I was going to give it all I had. Denny Hamlin is going to Phoenix.
60 wins is massive.
Here we go. He knows his time in the sport remaining is limited. He's going to capitalize on every opportunity. One really important thing post that race last weekend, Denny Hamlin said it meant more. It was his 60th career win. It puts him in a tie, top 10 all time with Kevin Harvick. He said he can't believe his name is on that list. And he gets a chance.
All right, here they come into the pits. Here they come into the pits. Fuel only for Blaney. Same with Byron. Both down the way. Same with Logano. Oh, contact! Watch out!
Fuel only as well. William Byron, fuel only too.
And Marty, you see Denny Hamlin bottom right of your screen.
Yep, and the hood is up for Hamlin. The hood is up for Hamlin. That is not a good sign. He is so lucky that he's already advanced into the championship race, but still. Whoa! Contact between the 24 and 23. Ah. Not what Byron wanted. Logano is scaring us, but I think he's still not winning today. I hope he doesn't win. Yeah, like I said, Hamlin's already advanced into the championship race, so it's not like he needed to win again anyways.
Today, you're meeting for coffee. And then before you know it, you're meeting the family.
Not even surprised Cody that the criminal Cody Ware crashed. Yep. Yeah, I saw it now.
Shop bestsellers at Ashley, where no matter what your holiday traditions are, you're always at home. Whether you're making extra room.
Wait, penalty for SVG? What happened? What happened to SVG? What's the penalty for?
What's that supposed to mean? Grown man touchdown. So what it means, weird beard? You look like you about to give out the Gettysburg Address. You got a log cabin? That stovepipe hat? What's the spread, Martin? Is it 4 scores?
All customers score an NFL Parlay Profit Boost every week this season. The crown is yours. This place can't shoot you up and spit you out in a hurry. Everybody's 4 or 5 wide. Yes, I'm crazy for that. That was probably the longest flip I've ever had. Didn't know if it ever stopped. Logano is upside down. He'll slam back into the race. Edwards goes up in the air.
The whole field is down to one destroyed.
Saw the AJ Allmendinger interview from his wreck earlier. You could tell he hates Talladega. Yeah. Again, thankfully AJ Allmendinger is all right from that hard crash in stage 1. He had the breath knocked out of him.
Still to run, and a man who knows exactly the way to get to victory lane here at Talladega is our Hall of Famer Dale Jarrett. TJ, what have you observed that you like? What are your feelings over these closing 19 laps?
Swear to God, if either of the two Penske cars wins, so much for an Anthony Alfredo Beard Motorsports win. To be honest, I'm more worried about Logano than Blaney. But yeah, about the Beard Motorsports number 62, he looked pretty strong. Then that just didn't go to fruition.
Lost the lap on pit road, but it doesn't change exactly what DJ just mentioned. He'll be able to get up there and fix it up. As we see the Choose coming with 18 to go. The 22 of Joey Logano. Very, very fast.
All right, Choose roll.
Behind his teammate Ryan Blaney, I'm going to tell you. But lead that many laps and still have that quick of a pit stop for the 22 Logano. They have got to be nervous on if they had enough fuel put in that race car. I'm sure they had it, measured down to the ounce. But it doesn't feel like there could be a whole lot extra with this quick step pit stop.
Somehow that the whole field almost crashes out and Casey Mears wins somehow. What? How is that even possible?
Yes, we do. 18 to go. This is going to be a great shootout.
Is it going to be a playoff driver that capitalizes, or will it be a magical day for a non-playoff driver? Then we're talking points.
Well, how do you know that's going to happen if Blaney wins at Talladega and goes to Phoenix? How do you know that's going to happen? Like I said, I'm fine with Blaney. I'm more worried about Logano. That's the thing.
Well, so Jeff, this is interesting. Rudy Fugle just told Wayne Byron a moment ago it's going to be really tight for us to make it to the end on fuel here. And Byron said, okay, that's fine. Just I need to back up. Just make sure you give me plenty of heads up. So even though everybody just hit it.
All right, here we go. Coming through the trioval. So it's Blaney, Gillen, Logano, Larson, and Keselowski, the top 5. And Suarez, Priest, Busher, McDowell, and Byron, the top 10. Green flag back in the air. 17 laps to go. Fuel concern, playoff implications late in the race. Yep, this is Talladega. Oh, and the Penske cars got separated, and that allows Todd Gilliland to go to the point with push help from Kyle Larson. Now, what's Larson gonna try to do? He tried to pull in front of Blaney. Can't do it. Now, what is Todd Gilliland going to try to do to stay up there? Here comes Larson with the outside run with push off from Suarez. Here he comes. Yep, the chips are down. The gloves are off now. Oh, you don't want to be out too far. You don't want to be out too far. They're going to have a big run on the 34 coming off the front stretch. There might be a flip. Well, 15 laps to go this time. The pushes are going to get more aggressive now. Oh, that's a big gap between Blaney and Logano. Oh, watch out. Hang on to it, Larson. Oh, now McDowell did not Gilliland did not get the push he wanted. That allowed Larson to have the edge over him. But now the inside line's fighting back again. The question is anyone going to try to start a third line on the way outside line? I don't think the answer is going to be yes, because we've seen it multiple times. When drivers are full throttle, they're stuck too wide like this. Can Larson do it? He's had horrible luck on the super speedways. Larson has had horrible luck on the super speedways. He's trying to turn that around. And he's trying to end his slump that he's been on throughout the summer. He hasn't won since the spring in Kansas. But in the few weeks we've had races in the postseason, he has been getting better and better, just coming off back-to-back top two finishes, back-to-back second-place finishes. This time he wants to finish first. Now Larson goes to the point. Big push from Suarez. Larson goes to the lead. But can he stay there? The question is, can he stay there now? Now here comes Suarez to the outside. Oh, but watch out. Don't look now. But here comes Zane Smith to the outside now. Zane Smith, big push from Ross Chastain. 3 wide. Where did Zane Smith come from? Holy cow! And Zane Smith goes to the point. But how long can he stay there? Can he stay there now, trying to go for his first career win? Oh, watch out for Alex Bowman! Watch out for Alex Bowman! Jeez, that is close. Oh, 4 wide. Oh, dear. And Suarez is getting shuffled. Watch out. My gosh. There are 4 wide, 2 rows deep. And that allowed Zane Smith and Ross Chastain to like pull away from this field. But now they're being gathered back up again. Man, that was a bit hairy. Somehow that wasn't a wreck. This time by 10 to go, and there goes Chastain to the bottom. Todd Gilliland fakes out to the outside. Yep, both front row motorsports cars battling. Both Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith, both of them battling for their first win in the Cup Series. But who is it going to be? Gilliland gets out front. Now Buescher's getting a push help from Bubba Wallace. Side by side is the 2 front row motorsports teammates, Todd Gilliland and Zane Smith. Both of them looking for their first career win in the Cup Series. It's not going to be easy. Gilliland gets out front. He's trying to pick up his teammate. The front row car's literally on the front row. Yeah, literally. Four wide deep there. There goes Gilliland once again. The inside line checked up. Now it's Gilliland back to the point. Now where's Larson going to go? He stays with the 34. He couldn't go down low because the 38 was there. Don't want to be out too far, though. Again, Larson cannot clear the 38 of Zane Smith. And here comes the top line. Here goes Briscoe. Briscoe with a big push from Buescher. Now, this is going to be difficult for Todd Gilliland if he wants to try to block all 3 lanes. He couldn't block there. Here goes Larson back to the point. But watch out for the top lane. Watch out for the top lane now. Here goes Briscoe. Yeah, that's literally all you can do at this point. Just push. Nope, now it's Briscoe to the point with push help from Buescher. Wow, where did they come from? Holy cow. Oh, and Larson, big run to the outside of Buescher. Trying to go for second. Now what's Briscoe going to do? Stays tight to the inside line. Now Bubba Wallace is pushing Larson, while Byron stays to the bottom side. Another big shove from Bubba Wallace, trying to help Larson clear the 19. Can't do it. But watch out, top side once again. Here comes Austin Hill, who won the Xfinity Series race yesterday. Another big shove from Bubba Wallace to Larson through the tri-oval. Larson's clear. Does he pull down low in front of Briscoe? No, he doesn't. Got out a bit too far. That allowed Briscoe to get back to the lead. Now Buescher goes up to block Larson. Oh, watch out for the top lane. Here goes Hill. And Hill gets blocked. Oh, 3 wide. Aggressive move again by Larson. Now they're 3 wide. How is Briscoe going to try to block all 3 lanes with 5 laps to go? Coming to 4 to go this time. Oh, and now Byron jumps out to the outside, trying to go for the lead from Briscoe. Picks up his teammate Larson. Now what's Larson going to do to try to help out his teammate? And a big push. Byron goes to the point from Larson. And there goes Bubba Wallace to the inside of Larson, trying to go for second. Oh, surprisingly, Byron did not go down to block Bubba Wallace. Now it's Bubba Wallace with push help from Briscoe. It all depends who has the better push. 3 laps to go this time. Hart's racing right now. Hart is racing. William Byron trying to advance himself into the championship 4 so he doesn't have to worry about Martinsville. Now they're 4 wide back there, 2 rows deep. While that's happening, Byron goes back to the point. What does he do? Does he stay loyal? He goes up high to try to block Buescher. He can't do it. Yeah, Buescher got a big run with Carson Hocevar. Wait a minute, Carson Hocevar? Where did Hocevar come from? Now Byron doesn't have the help he needs to try to get back to the front. This time by 2 laps to go. Now they're 3 wide. How is Buescher going to try to block all 3 lanes? Oh, watch out for Alex Bowman. Now Byron goes to the point. Goes up top, but Briscoe. Oh, there goes Buescher! Buescher goes around! Hard into the inside wall. Just pancake the left side of that car. Caution is out. Man. Yep. Byron had too much of a momentum. Byron had too much of a momentum to slow down. Yeah, Byron had too much momentum from Hocevar. He could not check up. You don't check up, especially when it's 2 to go. Hard shot to the driver's side. Oh, that's a tough shot to the inside safer barrier. Oh, yep. Oh. Yeah, like I said, with 2 to go, you do not lift. A win is on the line, and the championship spot is on the line. Oh. That one Byron fan in the stands, he was like, yeah! What the heck? Wow. Yep. That one Byron fan in the stands, he was like, yeah! What the heck? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Excuse me. Chris Griffin has been sacrificed by William Wyron for the greater good. What? What? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Oh my gosh.
Take you back to a year ago in this Yellawood 500. And with 5 laps to go, the big one. And basically took out the entire field. It was colossal. What every driver knows when the intensity picks up and it's winning time.
We could very well see the big one on this ensuing restart. Yep, with everyone pushing as hard as they can on this overtime coming up.
Take a quick look at that graphic. 10 for 10, 10 different winners in the last 10 Talladega races. We take an 11th here this afternoon. Well, first Byron, second Larson, either are on that list. Brett Keselowski, he's still in the race, but he saw one of his teammates and one of his employees in the hardest fashion win in contention.
Pretty interesting, Steve, the strategy played by the Penske drivers.
Chris Buescher's nickname I gave to him. Chris Griffin.
Let's see from Cliff Daniels' crew chief to Kyle Lawson. He's going to keep good.
That's right, Ms. We're currently running second to teammate William Byron, so this is his final championship for number one here at a super speedway. What do you want to see from your driver in his overtime restart?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we've had a decent day of execution. Really proud of the team, proud of Kyle, everybody on the Henry Cars.com Chevy for just keeping us in the game. Our handling was off a little bit at first, not really sure where that came from. Made a few just small adjustments on the car, and you guys know how these speedway races are. You just got to execute and be there at the end. So luckily, we're in a good spot now.
All right.
We have a pretty much record. I'm just not too sure about fuel for us or for anybody else, but we stay clean. And we outshine us as it goes.
It's out of your hands. So what are the bars like for you on top of the box?
Well, I just want to make sure that in my position, I'm giving Kyle the communication with him, to know how to save and all the things we're looking for to kind of know where we are on fuel. So a little bit out of our hands, but still trying to be involved and communicate well.
Think about how they were communicating at the beginning of the race. Lawson was saying, I'm slow, I need more. Cliff was saying, and here we are, all these laps later. He's got a chance to win for the first time on a super speedway, but he's up against his Henry Motorsports teammate. Coming to choose Jabo.
But don't forget, Carson Hocevar is also in the front, the top 3. Oh boy. Yep, coming to 1 to go this time by. Coming to the choose rule. Coming to the choose rule. Here we go. Choose rule. Yep. Larson goes top, Byron goes bottom. Tighten your belts, folks. It's gonna get wild. It is gonna get wild in the last 2 laps. Mm. And that's all that happened. Alright. And this is the most recent restart. Recent caution. Yep. Byron had too much momentum. Just slapped the inside wall. Alright, here we go. Pace car off pit lane. 2 Hendrick drivers. 1 spot for the championship. For the championship race. Byron versus Larson. Who has the better push? Restart zone. Green, white, checker. Here we go. Who has the better push? Larson or Byron? Oh, the inside line was a bit unorganized. Still side by side between the top 2, between the Hendrick bunch. Bubba Wallace right behind. He wants to pounce. But where's he going to go? Oh, very aggressive pushing from Bubba Wallace, who's getting pushed by Chase Briscoe. But it's Larson with the edge. Here goes Kyle Busch to the outside trying to make a third line work. And Byron's clear of Larson. Can he get in front of him? No, he does not. Still side by side. Now it's Larson to the point. Now it's Bubba Wallace coming to the outside. Here they go. White flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Bubba Wallace led that lap. Who leads at the final lap? Larson in front of Byron trying to get some push help. Everyone pushing, shoving, squirming all over the place. Down the backstretch for the final time. Bubba Wallace has the edge. Oh, and hang on with Larson. Larson's out of it. He's bailing out of that. Oh, Larson's out of gas? What? No way. Here goes Briscoe to the inside. Where's he going to go? Here they come off turn 4. Just remember where the start-finish line is. It's Briscoe, Wallace. Who has the better push? Here they come to the checker flag. And Briscoe's clear. They wreck behind him. And Briscoe somehow wins at Talladega. Holy cow. Holy cow. No way. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And around goes Byron. He almost had it. Almost had it. Gets spun out through the tri-oval. And going down the backstretch, did Larson run out of gas? Did Larson run out of gas? Yep, Larson looked like Larson ran out of gas, and Briscoe said, "Here's my chance." Yep, and there it is. Byron gets turned. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, after all that, Chase Briscoe climbs out of the car. He has a championship 4 spot for Phoenix.
Welcome to the championship for the first time ever. Chase Briscoe, everyone, the Indiana native, delivers here at Talladega. Wow, tears in your eyes on that cool down lap. Go grab the chicken flag, absolutely, and wave to these Talladega fans.
You can tell Briscoe's emotional that he now has a shot at the championship. Wow.
Amazing team effort. I can't believe I won a Superspeedway race. I haven't done it at any level anyway. Thank you guys so much. Every time we come to Talladega, this place is sold out. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. I cannot believe I won here. Johnny Morton's here, Bass Pro Shops, and yeah, it's like we're going to Phoenix.
We have a race for a championship in the Xfinity Series, but this is the first time for the championship for Joe Gibb or for you and Cup. Is this a dream come true?
Yeah, absolutely. Just so thankful that the Lord blessed me, opening doors, maybe closing doors at times, but certainly, opened an incredible door here with Joe Gibbs Racing, and I mean, honestly, I say it all the time, and even today, I just had such a peace. Normally, I'm scared to death, nervous right around this place. I just had such a peace that, regardless of the finish, he was going to use it, somehow for his glory, and pretty cool that there's nothing neutral like.
All right, now 2 Joe Gibbs Racing cars into the championship 4 lead.
Now JGR has a 50-50 shot, has a 50% shot at coming out on top as champions. Wow, what a steal by Briscoe. Holy cow, holy cow.
Chevy makes America's most dependable choice.
Well, what do you think of that, boys and girls? Yeah, I know NASCAR fan. I know you NASCAR fan. Since you're a huge Chase Briscoe fan, he has a shot at the championship in Phoenix coming in 2 weeks. But man, despite an anticlimactic race overall for Talladega standards again with this next gen car, the ending though, it was dramatic. The ending at Talladega was dramatic, but in a good way. We didn't have a disastrous big crash, even though William Byron got spun out through the middle of the racetrack, the middle of the tri-oval, but at least he didn't collect many other cars. So there's that. But in the end, it came down to, once again, JGR showing up when it matters the most, especially with Chase Briscoe. And to be honest with you guys, I did not think Chase Briscoe was going to have this deep of a playoff run. I originally had him out in the round of 8, but now that's kind of out the... That's kind of out of the window. I should have paid attention more of what kind of momentum he was having. Well, but yeah, overall this race it was all right from start to finish, despite the anti despite the fuel saving and few big runs that we had, especially coming into the late races, especially coming into the final 10 laps when it looked like one of the HMS drivers were going to have a championship 4 spot, but coming down the back stretch with 2 to go, Chris Buescher tried to block Byron, but Byron had too much of a push, had too much momentum behind him, and yeah, it just didn't come to fruition for Buescher. But in the end, Chase Briscoe took advantage and stole the win away from both the HMS drivers and Bubba Wallace, a Toyota teammate of his, to punch his ticket into the championship 4 in Phoenix. So far right now, Joe Gibbs Racing has a 50% shot at going out on top as champions once again. And come to think of it, the last time that Joe Gibbs Racing won a championship, I believe it was 2019 with Kyle Busch. So it has been 6 years that Joe Gibbs Racing has won a championship. So we'll see what happens next week at Martinsville. But as of right now, we say congratulations to Chase Briscoe on stealing the win out of nowhere to punch his ticket to the Final Four. It's on to Martinsville next week, once again, at the paperclip, where the final 2 spots will be determined whether on points or will someone win his way to the Final Four. It all depends on what happens next week at Martinsville. But as of right now, I'll give this race a rating at like an 8 out of 10. It was all right. Not the best, but not the worst. It was okay. Above average, especially with the ending. But that wraps it up for Talladega. On to Martinsville next week to determine the final 2 spots for the championship race in Phoenix. So tune in next Sunday for NASCAR reactions, the Cup race reactions from Martinsville Speedway. But until then, it's been your boy Cito Brown. You all have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll catch you guys next Sunday for NASCAR reactions from Martinsville Speedway to determine the final 2 spots for the championship. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe down below for more live streaming content like this. So, until then, peace out, y'all.